what's going on? Reminder for everyone who's watching this, because I know we talked to a bunch of chiropractors and maybe even some of your team is part of this Facebook page or group or listens to the podcast, wherever you're hearing this. So I wanted to share what just happened this morning and a couple different ways you can deal with this. Oh, it's cold. All right, so here's some ways you can deal with this. Here's what happened first off. So we just had to get a new computer for our X-ray acquisition computer, the computer that shoots the X-ray. Because the computer was broken? No. It's because the good old HIPAA compliance. It's Windows, it's not going to have support starting January 1, so that means it's not HIPAA compliant. So you have to buy a whole new computer and a whole new service agreement, and now we have to work with their name all over, saying how their customer service has been lacking, but their customer service has been lacking big time. This is the people that service the software. Okay, so make no mistake, it is not DICOM Solutions. DICOM Solutions has always been excellent. They just don't handle this part of it, unfortunately. So here's what's going on. We had to buy a new computer. It's not working right. We've gone through this for multiple days, starting last Friday. Last night, it's not sending x-rays over so we can mark the x-rays properly. So that's one issue. Issue number two, we have computers that are automatically shutting down somehow, and it's being somewhat blamed on staff as being incompetent for not logging them off properly to allow updates to happen at night and remote login, and that's another computer technical issue. And then issue number three, our other doctor, he jacked up his leg or ankle and let us know this morning that he is incapacitated, was hoping it would be better today, heard it last night playing soccer, and now he's all messed up, and we're trying to figure out what to do there, but fortunately he doesn't have a whole lot of patience this morning, so it's not a huge deal. But anyway, all this stuff comes down at one time, and the whole recommendation that I just gave to our office manager, and I reminded myself, is what makes you a great leader is not how you act when everything's going great, okay? Because that's easy to be cheery and uplifting and motivational when everything's going smooth. What makes you a great leader is how you act when everything starts going wrong. And when stuff goes wrong, you just have to welcome it as an opportunity of testing how you deal with it. So how do you deal with it? You sit back, you look at the situation, okay? In lack of better terms, I'll just quote what Jocko Willink talks about, in battle, you detach from the situation, so you don't let it get you all worked up. You know, that you have oh my gosh, it's already Wednesday morning, we haven't even started the shift yet, we already have these 3 different issues that we're dealing with, and they're all those issues have a solution, and it's not a big deal, and you're not going to let that destroy your morning or your day, and you're not going to allow that to affect the rest of the team either, because they're going to look to me, they're going to look to the office manager, they're going to look to everyone to be how are they reacting? Oh, they're freaking out or they're stressed out. So that's the appropriate way I should react too. Or some of the staff might see they're freaking out, they're stressed out, so I'm going to act timid and upset, or I'm going to, it just screws up the tone of everything. So instead, what you do is you lead by example. You go, yeah, stuff's going to go wrong. And when stuff goes wrong, you deal with it. And the best part about all of this is they're just tiny little things, and most of the things that you deal with are tiny little things in the big picture. As long as no one died, as long as your clinic didn't burn down, okay, as long as that didn't happen, there's a solution and there's a way to deal with it. And all of those things, you should welcome every challenge that you have as an opportunity to prove to yourself and to prove to others how you handle these things and how you deal with these things in a controlled and methodical and professional way. All right? It betters you as a person and everyone around you. So that's my little tidbit of the morning that I wanted to share with all of you out there. Hope that helps. Hope it makes sense. Maybe it's timely for you depending on what's going on with your with your clinic, with your team, with whatever. And hope you have a great day. We'll talk soon.